My ex-girlfriend opened up 2 credit cards in my name. After we broke up, she ran up about $7,500 in debt, mainly shopping at Nordstrom and Macy's. Her current boyfriend is now threatening me. My ex and I broke up a little more than a year ago. We lived together for a couple of years, and I know she would have had access to my financial information. When we broke up, I moved out of the house we were renting, and though I had everything of mine. Back in February when I was doing my taxes, I realized I could not find my folder with my previous year's tax returns. Anywhere I assumed it got lost in the move, and didn't think anything else of it. Last Friday, I got served for a lawsuit to the tune of over $5,000 for a defaulted credit card. When I went and actually pulled my credit, I saw that card had been defaulted since May, and there was another one which had been closed since June for about $2,500. Seeing as I had no knowledge about this, I immediately disputed both of the accounts on all 3 bureaus' websites. I was able to talk with someone for one of the cards, and they said it was opened in January, well after I had moved out of my old house, and the cards were sent there. I received the statements from the one card, and it was probably 80% Nordstrom/Macy's, 2 of the stores my ex loved shopping at. Pretty sure she was the one who opened the accounts. Probably used my social security number from the old tax returns. I called my ex about it, and she denied everything, even when I told her that eventually, if she had anything shipped to the house using a stolen credit card, she's going to get found out. She flipped and started screaming at me, saying I can't seriously accuse her of anything, and to never talk to her again. About 20 minutes later, I get a call from a block number. It was her boyfriend, threatening to make my life a living hell unless I stopped harassing her by claiming she stole my identity. He hung up, but I was shaking up about it. I can see he's got some serious felonies just by looking at the public records on the county website. I'm kind of stuck here. I'm opening myself up to retaliation if I go forward with anything from someone who has charges of aggravated arson and aggravated discharge of a firearm, in addition to a few battery charges. I can't just not do anything though. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Relevant comments. Commenter copying this for every identity theft situation I see on here, since it seems to happen a lot where you know who the person is who stole your identity. This is all information you can find in this sub. And others. 1. Call the police. You're the victim of identity theft, plain and simple. It doesn't matter who did it or what your relationship is to them. They broke the law. Now they have to face the consequences of their actions. To freeze your credit, you want to make sure it doesn't happen again. Take the proactive route of freezing your credit. 3. Monitor and track your credit. You need to be alerted if anyone tries opening a line of credit in your name. This gives you a way to do it for free, and it shows your credit score. Forewarn anyone else who might be a victim. This includes family members or anyone else whose social security number might be compromised by the thief. 5. Take the police report to the credit bureaus. Give them the report number when you dispute all of the accounts. Most of the time, that will be enough for them to take the accounts off of your credit. It's on the creditors themselves to prove the accounts are legitimately yours, and the bureaus aren't going to get in the middle of it. A police report goes a long way in clearing up your credit. Don't take identity theft lying down, even if it's someone close to you. If you let them get away with it, get ready for 5 to 10 years of bad credit, collection agencies coming after you, lawsuits, etc. For this specific case, you need to go to the police. Like now, this guy seems like an incredibly violent person. I would get a restraining order as soon as possible. Does he know where you live? I also would not contact your ex at all about anything else. Let it all go through the court system. I plan on calling the police. I was just kind of freaked out about the whole situation. How do I get the police report to the credit companies? Commenter 2. File a police report for the fraud. Contact the lenders and provide the police report number and jurisdiction. Let the police/bank sort it out. Provide all that info to the lawyers that filed the suit and bring it all to court. Do not skip a court date. Update 1. I followed the advice in the comments and went to the police. Quick and painless process. I was in and out in maybe 30 minutes with a report number. I never received another call from my ex or her BF. I gave the report number to the credit card companies and the credit bureaus. I was told I didn't have to do anything else at that point but to show up to